Hi everybody, Nicole Firefly Home Energy Cleans. How are you? So today I would like to talk about, considering I'm talking a lot about environment, save the earth, be more sustainable. Everything is connected anyway to have also a better life, a better feng shui. Imagine that being sustainable is like having a feng shui only city wise or nation wise, multiplied to continent wise, earth wise amplitude, no? Magnitude. So it's like a little feng shui from the house, only is multiplied, like enlarged to our cities, our countries, our continent, our Mother Earth, our planet. That's a great example of what you can buy or how you can help creating the change. Be the example, the change you want to see in the world. Start buying for a company. That's a great company, by the way. I love their underwears. I love their sheets. Sustainable. Comes everything sustainable. Even the plastic bags they have, they're sustainable. It's great. So that's definitely a great company. Or ask Amazon, ask other companies that you buy. You buy always from Walmart. You buy always from whatever toy store or Etsy. Start shooting an email. Emails work. Communication, customer and corporation communication really works. You can write to Nike. You can write to all these huge corporations, Coca-Cola. The bigger, the better. Apple, because they have more power than the small ones. But the change comes, I buy a lot from Etsy. I use also Amazon sometimes. I prefer buy local and buy smaller. But let's be honest, Amazon sometimes is just convenient for prices and sometimes it just happens you use it. So I wrote multiple times and I will put actually the screenshot of the emails after these videos here in the page in Instagram. The Instagram page is called Firefly Home Energy Cleans. Without the cleans. And I will use this to give you an example of how I wrote and what they answered to me. The customer service was really nice, actually. I think it was someone in India, honestly. And she thanked me. He was like, oh, thank you for asking for more sustainable products. There can be someone like me working for Amazon customer service. I will actually answer the same. So I was very, very pleased. And thank you for that person that I will never met. You made my day. You made me smile. So thank you. See how a little bit of kindness, a little bit of nice word really can light up the day of someone in the other side of the earth. It really, kindness matters. Little kind gestures matters. So I was saying, what you write to Amazon, what you write to Etsy, what you write to all these sellers. Please, inside the package, use this. Grow Collaborative is good for this. No more plastic. A lot of these actually do for a great, packaging so things don't break. We save them in the house and I reuse it. These, I'm gonna take these off pretty easily. And guess what? There you are, see? Guess what? Ready to reuse. I can use it to ship something to my parents in Italy. Just cover it up. I can reuse it, or I use it to store things, or I reuse it eventually to put recycling paper, and then everything goes in the bin. Little everyday habits matters. Little everyday switch in our routines that we do every day. We buy stuff almost every day. We consume stuff every day. We do stuff in the house every day. It really makes a change. I think 50%, 6 to 60 on the sustainable life I want to have. Eventually, I hope I can afford to buy a house for ourselves, like we can own a house. And when I be a house owner, I will invest even more in, maybe I buy better, like glass containers and everything. For now, because I'm not planning, I cannot buy this apartment. So what do? I reuse, like if I buy almond butter, I try to buy everything glass, olives, asparagus inside a jar, peas, whatever I get that are in jars, beans, I wash them and I keep them. And then I put my quinoa, my rice, my pasta, whatever. So that's all, they become storage. clearly they are all weird. It looks more like, but actually it's very country. But it's not nice and neat like you see in all these organizers, and that's actually my eventual goal. But for now, I'll do that. One day when I buy a house and everything, if I'll be blessed enough, I will buy the nicer one, tights, maybe all the same looking, and you know, then you play a little bit more with that. But why not? And again, that's what I'm saying. Being sustainable actually is also good feng shui. It seems a stretch saying that, but I hope to be clear, or that my idea why I say it comes through pretty clearly. It's because everything that you create in feng shui is to create better energy, better flow energy, better opportunities for your life. So my life, your life, everybody's life. Your households, the people that live in your household with your life will be beneficiated too. If you do that in a bigger scale, in the city scale, country scale, boom, 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 earth scale, stop polluting, stop trashing, cleaning. When you smoke a cigarette, don't throw it on the floor, please. You can do it on any piece of on the floor, a little second, and then you keep it and you throw it in the bin. I see a lot of people trashing things in New York. Actually, I try never to fight with anybody, but one thing that I do, I don't fight, I speak up, and then people tell me to F off or to mind my F business. And that's when my Italian comes out. Plus, I am a fighter. I'm a kind fighter. I like to think myself about a rainbow fighter. I am trying to be good, but I'm a fighter, so I don't shut up. If you tell me to F off because I tell you, oh sir or madam, you dropped something, when I clearly see they littering. They throw plastic on the floor, they throw food on the floor. In New York, it happens a lot, especially around ghetto areas. I'm sorry to say, but we need to teach all people, also poor people of ghetto people, because there's no excuse living in a ghetto being so cheap and dirty. I'm sorry, there's no excuse. I'm not rich. And maybe I have less money than some people in the ghetto, for sure. And I still don't do it. So it's personal ethics. So when they tell me, oh, mind your F business, so F off, I'll say, I answer back. And not always nicely. I admit it. I don't pretend to be who I'm not. I'm not always nice. And I'm not afraid. And I walk to them and look them in the face and say, you are disgusting. If 8 million people in New York throw everything, trash everything, imagine which city we will live in. And then I say, who do you think you are? Do you think that someone behind you always has to clean yourself after you? Why? Are you so important? Nobody is. I don't care if you're a millionaire, I don't care if you're a pope, any politician, the president, or if you're the last homeless in the street. Now, homeless, unfortunately, lots of times they are mentally ill. So I'm not considering them in the equation, because unfortunately mental illness is a tragedy, and there's a lot to say about that, and I'm not going into that right now. But I'm talking about people like me, like you, regular people. They're just too lazy to throw their trash inside a bin. By the way, New York City has a lot of bins around. And they also look at you and say, F off, I don't care, I don't give a... mind your business. But guess what? I live here. This is my neighbor. This is my city. It is my business. This is our world. Nobody has to clean after your dirty ass. Cheap ass. Sorry, but... So that's not good. That's not good. Why? And because you're poor, because you're uneducated, that's not an excuse for me. Because nobody, rich or poor, has the right to just throw the city or trash the city they live in. And that's why punishment for me shouldn't even be really a fine. They should be cleaning up half of the city, the parks, the beaches for like a month, every day, 5 hours a day. I'm sorry, but you have to teach these people somehow. And the best way to teach is make them work. Make them clean up after their mess and all the mess of other people's that dirty the cities like them. I am very clear on that. Fact is though, if we start having more of these around and less plastic, less styrofoam, even these dirty people, at least whatever they throw on the floor, eventually with the rain and the weather, will at least dissolve without creating too much trash or too much problem for other living beings. They have the same right, animals of this world, that we do. I hope you like this topic. More will follow. I will also keep talking about house decluttering and everything, but I will eventually open a website for only decluttering. So I'll do more niche oriented thing also there. We'll talk there about it. Here I keep talking sometimes about house, the cluttering, the color, sometimes about, oftentimes about ethics, sustainability, better way of life, more ethical way of life, because that's what I really believe on, and that's what we need to save this planet and to save ourselves. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.